You didn't decide to buy it. You felt it. A flash of desire, a sudden rush, a quiet voice saying, just get it. And within seconds, your money was gone. It wasn't random, it wasn't weakness, and it definitely wasn't an accident. Your brain was hijacked. Today, we're exposing the hidden psychology behind impulse buying and why your mind betrays you before you even realize it. Welcome to Psychology Daily Circle. Part 1. The Illusion of Control. You believe you're rational, logical, in control, but neuroscience tells a different story. When you see something desirable, a new phone, clothes, a limited offer, your brain doesn't start with logic. It starts with emotion. The limbic system, the emotional brain, activates first. It releases dopamine. Dopamine isn't pleasure, it's anticipation. It whispers, "This will feel good." And in that moment, your prefrontal cortex, the rational decision maker, goes quiet. Impulse buying begins before thinking begins. You don't buy the product, you buy the feeling. Part 2. The dopamine trap. Every impulse purchase follows a predictable pattern: trigger, emotional spike, justification, regret. Let's break it down. You see a flash sale, only 2 left, limited time offer. Your brain interprets scarcity as survival. Scarcity activates fear of loss, not logic. Fear of missing out is ancient. Your ancestors needed resources to survive. Now that survival instinct is being used to sell you shoes. The dopamine spike feels urgent. You don't want the item, you want relief from the tension of possibly losing it. And when you click Buy Now, you feel calm. For a moment. Part 3. Emotional vulnerability. Impulse buying increases when you're stressed, lonely, bored, or emotionally overwhelmed, because shopping becomes emotion regulation. It's not about consumption, it's about comfort. Your brain searches for control, and spending money gives a temporary illusion of power. You choose, you click, you own. In a chaotic world, that tiny sense of control feels addictive. But here's the darker truth. Retail therapy doesn't heal emotions, it distracts them. And distraction feels like relief until the credit card statement arrives. Part 4. Identity manipulation. Marketing doesn't sell products, it sells identities. You're not buying a watch, you're buying confidence. You're not buying skincare, you're buying attractiveness. Your brain links objects to self-worth, and when self-worth feels unstable, impulse buying intensifies because the purchase feels like self-improvement. In reality, it's self-soothing. Brands understand your insecurities better than you do, and they design entire campaigns around them. Part 5. The 10-second brain hack. Studies show most impulse decisions happen within seconds, before deep reasoning. Your emotional brain acts fast, your logical brain acts slow, and speed wins. Add to that bright colors, urgent countdown timers, easy one-click purchases, personalized ads. Technology removes friction, and friction protects logic. The easier it is to buy, the harder it is to think. Part 6. The regret cycle. After the purchase, dopamine drops. Reality returns. The product is no longer exciting because anticipation was the reward, not ownership. That's why unboxing feels better than owning. Your brain loves the chase, not the possession. So it searches for the next hit, another scroll, another product, another spike. Impulse buying isn't about spending, it's about chasing a neurological high. Part 7. Are some people more vulnerable? Yes. People high in anxiety, emotional sensitivity, low self-esteem, and high-stress environments are more likely to impulse buy because their brains crave relief. But interestingly, highly creative and emotionally intense individuals also show stronger impulse behavior. Why? Because they feel deeply, and deep emotion demands regulation. Shopping becomes an accessible emotional shortcut. Part 8. How to break the pattern. You can't stop dopamine, but you can delay it. The 24-hour rule disrupts emotional urgency. When you wait, the limbic activation fades, and the prefrontal cortex regains control. Ask yourself, Am I buying the product or the feeling? Am I solving a problem or soothing an emotion? Awareness weakens impulse because impulse thrives in unconsciousness. Impulse buying isn't stupidity, it's psychology. It's your ancient survival brain operating in a modern marketplace designed to exploit it. You are not weak, but you are predictable. And once you understand the pattern, you regain power. Next time you feel that sudden urge, pause, because the real battle isn't between you and the product, it's between emotion and control is learned. For more insights into hidden brain patterns, human behavior, and the psychology shaping your everyday decisions, subscribe to Psychology Daily Circle, because your mind is being influenced every day. The question is, are you aware of it?